Hello everyone. I'm happy to produce this video for Project Education. My name is Tarek ElMourad and I'm gonna talk about the global megatrends and challenges in education system. So those global challenges that needs to be addressed through the education system will be affecting us, will be affecting our kids and even people who are not born yet. So what are these global megatrends? We have science and technology, we have health services, the urbanization, climate change, and energy. So we need to find our ways to address these challenges in our education system. To start with, science and technology. Cognitive computing these days is equipping our society and our knowledge with very interesting tools. Like they are able to analyzing social media, diagnosing cancer. We have an example for that, which is Watson by IBM. It's even able to taste food. So we need to know how to deal with those types of cognitive computing and cognitive thinking, because our generation right now is not equipped to deal with these kinds of technology. It even can do private tutoring. So imagine you have a student who needs help in class. So all what you need to do is to have a machine or a robot talk to the student, help them learn what they have difficulties in absorbing, and take them step by step. We have robotics now, we have self-driving cars, we have drones, even robots are able to write articles and compose music. And then we have Internet of Things. Right now we have around 15 billion devices talking to each other. In 3 to 4 years from now, we will have 200 billion devices talking to each other. In other words, we will have millions of devices in our life. What do we mean? We mean like our cell phone will be talking to our wearable devices, like Fitbits, like smartwatch, like Apple Watch, like Samsung Watch, and they will be measuring our heart rate and our blood pressure, the distance with the location we are at, and it can analyze this data and send it to our doctor, to our employer, and so on. Even our fridge can talk to our grocery store and they can order, for example, like milk. Our bathroom can be talking to our lab results and be analyzing stuff and reporting results. So Internet of Things is growing very at an exponential scale and will be the core advancement in the near future. Then we have all this data gathered together. So what we need something to analyze them. We need to have consumers, we need to have security, we need to have machine learning, location-based sales. So all of this needs big investment in big data. So the next step, or the second challenge, is the globalization and the aging population. So as you know, and as presented by many scientists like Hans Rosling, the average age of the world population will be growing to around 95, not the average, the maximum. So we will have more people from 85 to 95, from 80 to 95 living on the earth that we did not have before. So this will create opportunity for our kids to learn, or for us to learn how to deal with these people, how to finance their living, how then maybe the retirement age will get higher. So it is a new science that we need to be ready for. Also, we have the cities. Cities will be, people will be moving to bigger cities. Big cities will become mega cities, small cities will become big cities. So urbanization and globalization will be another topic that we need to be focusing our education on. Health services, which is the third one that I'm gonna talk about, is gonna witness a huge improvement. So we'll be moving from the conventional health system, where we have the doctors, medical staff, and the system itself working together, to a completely new world, like having our smart applications, talking to our wearable devices, talking to the cognitive thinking, all together to the social media from their own experiences, and providing not the cure, but helping our doctor to diagnose what we have and report on our health services. So it might be mostly proactive measures for our health. So hopefully with this new system, we'll be able to live longer and healthier life. Then we're gonna talk about the energy sector. The energy sector, as you know, we have the renewable energy in the is the world's fastest growing source of energy, and it's growing at an average rate of 2.6% a year. We have the nuclear energy also increased by 2.3% a year. We have the natural gas increasing by around 1.9% a year. But still, we have the conventional energy sources like liquids, coal, and natural gas staying at around 60 to 78%. So it's true that we have a new improvement or a new energy sector like renewables, but we still have our conventional health services. Now, the controversial issue right now, those years, which is climate change. And after COP21, it seems the climate change business is approximately around 1.5 trillion. So this number is huge, and there is a big debate right now if there is a climate change or not. But this doesn't mean that we don't need to take care of nature or reducing carbon dioxide and helping our environment. But at the same time, as you know, there is a big debate between the US administration and Al Gore and other people who are against the climate change. So let's see what's going on. But still, it is a huge sector that we need to take care of. Then we have like some challenges that education need to address. Like, for example, from the latest surveys, 40% of the workforce will be independent. So what we mean by saying that it will be independent? That people, right now, you will see many advertisements using Instagram, using Snapchat, using social media, Facebook, and so on and so forth. So it is independent business. People are not going to an employer. They are doing their own business from home, from any location, and selling their own products or marketing their own products. Robotics will be dominating our job market. So we need to benefit from that and not get scared from it. We have the consumer awareness, which is extremely important. Consumers nowadays are getting smarter. So they are not fooled by ads. As you know, we have around 1.8 billion US dollars in the US alone, the volume of the ad blocker business. So people are actually buying an ad blocker because they know what to buy and they know when to buy it through their own experience and research. Also, consumers, especially the youngsters from the age of 25 to 34, are preferring, 69% of them are preferring to share their info because they believe that cognitive computing, they know better about themselves than what they do. And then we have the big data. The big data investment is huge. We have around, the spending on big data is around 49 billion US dollars a year. So what we are gonna face in the near future, what will be the drivers for our education system? We have the rise of the smart machines and systems. We have the new media ecology. We have the globally connected world. We have the superstructured organization, and we have the computational world. So what we need to do as education people, we need to focus on teaching our kids or our students the skills and the values. So we need to focus on the values. We need to focus on skills like sense making, like adaptive thinking, like social intelligence, like computational thinking, cognitive thinking, design, and then like virtual collaboration and transdisciplinary. So we need to equip our kids with all these skills and not focus on subjects. So subjects and the skills working together, and we need to focus on values. I hope you enjoyed my presentation. Hope to see you soon in a new presentation and a new topic. I wish I had the slides, but we'll try to have them ready for you. Thank you.